can see where my bucket is there. There's a indentation in the ground just here. A mullock pile just there, small pile. Yeah, they're only shallow diggings, so they were only just test sampling the area. And there's a creek just here. A creek just there, and on the other side it slopes up pretty steep. And the side that I'm on, as you can see, it's all sort of flat ground. It does run down towards where I am now, but it's sort of flat lying ground, and it's gravel. It's laterite and quartz gravel. And yeah, and as I start making my way up, I'll just show you some of the diggings. Yeah, I apologise for the audio. It's pretty windy today. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Right, so I've taken my first sample. Taking a sample just there out of their mullock pile. And you can see there's another pile here. They definitely had a dry blower here. So definitely dry blowing. And you can see there's a hole just here. Not deep, only probably about, well, it might have been deeper than what it is now. It wouldn't have been any deeper than probably 12 inches. So they're definitely just surface sampling. Yeah, so there's a big mullock pile here. So I just dug into the mullock pile and took a sample anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. There's another pile of dirt just over here. I'll take a sample out of there, and I'll just work my way up the slope. And there's mullock piles all up through here. You can see there's a big in front of my finger there, a big mound there where they've been digging. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys. You can see by the soil when I dig down, it goes an orangey colour, so that's your or your iron, and there's a lot of laterite here as well. So yeah, so that's what they were sampling, obviously. Yeah. Right, I've just taken another sample here, and I'm down from the incline. The ground runs up. I'm down here. There's a bit of a flat area just here. That's why I've taken a sample. And just to my right, there's this outcrop. So you've got all the broken down outcrop up here is all broken down and washed down to this creek, and it's come down to this little flat area here and then washes down into that creek. So yeah, so I'll just take samples sort of around the flat areas. That's where the old boys have been sampling or dry blowing, on these flat areas. Just taking another sample here, just right on the mullock pile, and you can see they've dug a hole in here, probably over a foot deep here. You can see there's signs of ironstone everywhere. This material that I just dug out, it's all gravelly. And just here, there's another digging there. More diggings up in there. Up there, all that gravel. Across here, a big pile here. I'll take a sample out of there. And they've dug sort of out of here. All on this sort of, even though it's sloping down, every now and again there's a flat area, like just in there, it flattens off, and that's where they've been sampling, on these flat areas. Obviously if the golds came down from up there, when it hits the flat areas, it settles. So anyway, I'll carry on taking samples. More diggings just here. You can see all the wash all around here, all the quartz, granite, ironstone, and just in here, some diggings in here. Yeah, all over this flat area, they've been digging and sampling. yeah, I'd say these piles to me look like they're dry blowing piles anyway. And right up through there you can see there's more diggings up there. Okay, bucket's half full and it's heavy. Filled in my hole. Yeah, this is just the area I just taken this last sample. There's more, heaps more diggings all up through here. But I've got to walk up this hill, up there, back up through there, back to my car. Probably another, I don't know, 300-400 metres. So that will do me for now. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay, I brought some water out with me, so I'll pan a couple of these off and just see how we go. See if there's anything in it. I'll just do a couple of quick pans and the rest of the stuff I'll just take home. So I've got another spot I want to go and check out. So where this laterite come from, there's a hill up above it. So I'm going to go up the top of the hill and just have a bit of a bow peep up on top of the hill and just see if there's anything up there, if there's any dry blowings or anything up there that we can investigate. Maybe I might take some samples from up on top of the laterite hill and take them home as well. Sorry guys, you can't see what I'm doing here. See if the old boys were finding anything. Oh, there's black sand here. That's a good time. I'll have to turn around here in the sun. Black sand, but I can't see any gold. No shiny specks, guys. Bit of black sand there, but no shiny specks. I'll do another one. It's got my sieve. Sorry for blocking your view there, guys. Just a couple of small ones. Let's see what we get in this one. And yeah, as you know, I took these samples in different diggings down there on those flats, so maybe one or two spots might have some colour in it. Maybe none of it's got any colour. But this is prospecting. This is what you've got to do. You're out and about looking. Because where I am here, it's not a known gold field, but gold has been found here. Well, I've found gold here myself, but only small, very small specks. The pieces of copper I find out here are actually bigger than the gold specks that I'm finding. I reckon where there's copper there's gold, but well, there's gold here, but the copper is more of. Anyway, I'll see if I've got anything in this one. I've got to turn around and get in the sun, guys, so I can see. Black sand there. Oh. Oh well. we'll move on. I'll take you up the top of the hill. Okay, this is the top of that laterite hill. I've just come up, and there's the top of it just there. You can see the big pieces of laterite there, all gravel, and this is all gravel all down through here. But over to my right there is a chert reef. So there's your, I'll get out of the light, there's your laterite gravel, there's a bit there, and right next to it's chert. All chert, all through here, and it goes all the way down this slope. So you've got a chert reef here, and right alongside it is your laterite. So yeah, so this might be a good spot to investigate. Anyway, I'll do what I was going to do, and I'll just get me I'll get me gravel samples. I couldn't see any diggings from the old boys, any dry blowing or not, but this is your chert. Yeah, chert. It's a form of quartz, and it's just been altered. Yeah. I'll get back to you guys. Okay, I've followed this chert reef down, and I've come down to a flat area, and I'm starting to find some schist. So I've got chert, I've got laterite over there on my left hand side, and then I'm starting to get all this schist. And see how this rock, it's all in slabs. It's schist. And it's all in the ground here, around here. Got more of it here. It's starting to look a bit now. It's starting to, you can see the schist here, all the different slabs. Yeah, and this is starting to look like a bit like it was an old riverbed, old river channel where the water's washed down, eroded this hill and washed down. So I'm starting to think now I'm going to do some samples in amongst this schist here. There's a sort of a bit of a flat area here, and I'll walk down there a bit further, and there's more of it coming up out of the ground, all exposed. So yeah, I'll take a few samples around here and amongst this schist. I dug down just in front of this pile of schist that's sticking out of the ground. Look at all this black sand, grey black colour sand, but I don't think that's the black sand from the iron. Well, it could be, but I don't think so. I think this black sand here is just vegetation, broken down vegetation, I think. Anyway, I'm going to sample it anyway, take some home, see if we get anything in it. Okay, I'll get back to you guys. Well, I dug down probably about 10 inches or so, and I've gone through that black sand, and I've started hitting a lighter coloured material, which is this schist that's broken down. And if you look in here, where I've sifted out some, you can see that yellowy orange colour, that's your iron. Your sulphides have what's it called? The sulphides are broken down anyway. Yeah, leached out. The sulphides have leached out. That's what that rusty colour is. Yeah. So anyway, I'll do a couple of test pans. So I've taken a sample out of that hole. I'll do a couple more. Okay, guys. I'll get back to you. Okay, that's the last sample I'll take. And when I dug down into there, it was just all full of gravel. which is good. That's all your laterite gravels. And right alongside you've got chert here, chert veining through some other host rock, and you've got more chert here, all here. So the gravels must come in just alongside here, just in here somewhere. Yeah, so anyway guys, that'll do for now. I'll see you back at home. I'll head home now and I'll pan this material out and see what we get. Okay guys, I'll see you back at home. Here's some more of that chert outcrop. It's outcropped right on the edge of a drop off. Just drops off down into there, into a gully. Okay, I dropped down off this this outcrop I just showed you, and I walked down the bottom here, and I found this. That's all quartz there. This rock here, this host rock, it's a bit of a mixture, quartz and iron, and I can see mineral. I can see the mineral sparkling on the edge of that quartz there. And this material just here, it looks a bit mineralized. So I've got my hammer and chisel. I'm going to break some of this off and I'll take it home and just yeah, crush it up and pan it, see if there's anything in it. But this vein of quartz here looks really interesting. Yeah. Okay guys, we're back home, and I'm just going to pan out this. This is the material from the dryblowing sample pits that I sampled, took samples from. So we'll have a look and see if there's anything in this stuff. I mean, the old boys might have found something there, or they mightn't have got anything there. They might have been just looking, and they mightn't have found anything. But they went over a fair area there, so I'm thinking they must have found something. They must have got the odd speck in their pan or of gold or something, because they've done from halfway up that slope right down to the bottom of the slope. So you would think that they must have found something there. Alright, let's have a look. Black sand, but no specks of gold. I'm just looking to see if there's any fine stuff. I'll have a look through that black sand with my jeweler's loop, but there's no visuals there anyway. But that's the first pan. Anyway, I'll get back to you if I find anything. Okay guys, well, nothing out of that last lot. The all that material that I sampled from the old timers dry blowings. Nothing. Not even a little speck, nothing. Not even any copper. Normally I'll find copper. No copper, no gold, nothing. So the old boys, they got the same. They either found nothing, or maybe they found a couple of specks which kept them interested. But that sample that I brought home, nothing. So now I'm panning out the samples that I took up near the chert and laterite. So this is the material. It's like sand, this stuff too. Bit of gravel in amongst it, but it's really fine sand. I'm not really expecting to find anything in it, but you never know. Anyway, no, nothing in there. Nothing in there, guys. I'll keep panning. Now if I get anything, I'll get back to you. Well guys, that comes to the conclusion of another adventure out bush. Nothing to show for it. I did get one shotgun pellet. Yeah, so that was my consolation prize. I've got some other rock here that I picked up that I need to crush. This piece here. This is that sample I broke off. I broke off that outcrop with the quartz, and it looks like it's got iron in it. That reddy colour, it's iron. So I'll bash this up later on and crush it and pan it out and just see if there is anything in it. Yeah. Anyway guys, cheers. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Okay, bye.